Yo! It's 4th of July, and what does that mean? It's time to celebrate America. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I am very excited because only in America can you have Christmas in July. Only in America can you have all pink Starburst. We don't want yellow Starburst. Banana Laffy Taffy, you're next. Only in America can you have ice cream and cereal at the same time. And you know what we've been doing for the last 15 years? We've been taking all of our scientists and stuffing them in one room and said, we want a socially acceptable way to eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you got it. We have it because America is great. And our friends at Pepsi, they said, damn it, America, we love you and we got the item for you. Liberty Dew. 50 flavors smashed into one drink. You gotta hold it up like Miss Liberty.
That was a little much.
Pepsi, we salute you.
I'm snacking with Mr. C. I'm snacking with Mr. C.
I personally wanted a giant flag in the background. I wanted to be outside with the grill, but Mother Nature said no, and
now you're wearing those obnoxious things.
so now I got these instead. So we're very excited for this episode. So we have Mountain Dew Liberty Brew. Not Liberty Dew, Liberty Brew. And we got Pop-Tart cupcakes. So you know how we do it on this show. We eat, we cleanse, we review.
Exactly.
So, the other things we'll have on another episode, but tonight we're going to be doing the cupcake. As you can see, they're new. Pop-Tarts.
How do you know it's new?
Because they got the nice logo in there. Because to be honest with you, I thought this existed, but also I'm like 40 pounds overweight, so there's probably been more than one occasion I've taken a cupcake and put it on top of a Pop-Tart.
No.
So, what's the etiquette?
But I'm sure that's what it's going to taste like.
I'm sure too. So,
Now,
go ahead.
are we going to eat this room temperature or are we going to toast it up?
That's a good question because I've eaten a lot of Pop-Tarts in my day, and you can either toast them, eat them room temp, or freeze them. If you have a s'mores Pop-Tart and you put it in the freezer,
freezes them.
no, I'm telling you, you put a s'mores Pop-Tart in the freezer, you will thank me. You will thank me. You will write me aggressive letters. So what is the etiquette on? Is this distracting you?
No.
So what is the etiquette on this? Do we each get our own, or do we just sleeve it and we each take one?
Well, there's two in there, so I would assume that you would share one with me.
Now, first impressions here, I opened it backwards, which there's this random sprinkle, and it went away. So, ladies first.
Thank you very much.
Now, first impressions, mine's a little warped. As you can see this, maybe it's better from this side. You see that? You're doing a lot of sniffing. What are you smelling? I smell a Pop-Tart.
Smells like a cupcake. No, the bottom smells like a Pop-Tart, but the top of it smells like a cupcake.
So how do you eat your Pop-Tarts? Because typically, my favorite Pop-Tarts are brown sugar and cinnamon. Thank you, Mr. Otis Ralph. And my second one is s'mores Pop-Tart. And I typically like to break them off and then eat them.
So,
Or do you bite?
I bite them, but I break it off first because I don't like the crust.
Ooh. You know, I'm glad you said that. I actually had a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart yesterday because I wasn't able to go to lunch. And that thing was frosted crust to crust. Coast to coast and frosted. And I was very excited about it.
Yeah, I always do.
What's your favorite Pop-Tart?
S'more.
S'more. So there's the inside. You can kind of see the confetti. Buccetti.
There's
Cheers.
some color in there.
Pinkies up. All right, let's go. Now, only in America I feel like you can get a cupcake. What's the actual name of this? Cupcake frosted confetti cupcake. Naturally and artificially flavored. I can definitely taste the natural flavoring. I don't really taste the artificial. Yo, check that out! It even says for freezer. So I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
To eat them at a later date, not to eat them cold and frozen.
Put pouch in freezer, wait 20 minutes, enjoy that frosty tart. And there's another tart in this room. Does it not say that? You gotta see this at home. Because I never do this. I never do this as a thing. Right there. Get in there, Zoomer. I need to fire my cameraman. Enough talking. What are your thoughts on this bad boy?
It's good. It's good.
You think it's going to break the top 3 for you?
No.
So what's your number 2 and 3 Pop-Tart?
Okay, so maybe no, it'll break 3 because I only like s'mores and brown sugar.
Okay.
So yeah, this would be number 3.
Here's the honesty part comes in. The first bite, I really don't like it, but once I kind of get in that chew, it's got a good chew, and B, because I was worried about these sprinkles being too crunchy.
It's very dry,
but they're very thin. But once you kind of get that chew going, and you get the mixture of the outer frosting and the inner frosting with the crust, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably number 3 for me.
No.
Well,
it's definitely cupcake flavoring.
so we have a simple rating system on here. 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, 88 not being on the scale. What would you give this?
88 not being on the scale.
Yeah, in other words, you can't say 88. You can say 1 through 10.
I give it like an 8.5. It's pretty good Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it's pretty good Pop-Tart.
It's pretty good Pop-Tart.
It is pretty good Pop-Tart. Now, I've never eaten a perfect 10 Pop-Tart. Now, that brown sugar one I had yesterday that went coast to coast was close. But I digress.
But
As I digest.
I don't know if it would taste as good warm.
I agree with that. But here's the thing, I don't really eat warm cupcakes either.
Neither do I.
So on to the main course, guys. Pop-Tarts make me very dry mouth, as she said earlier. We got our leg cup. So we're gonna get into it. This is also new, right? And what I love about that's the eagle. I don't know what you know about that eagle, but that's patriotic right there.
Bald eagle.
That is the bald eagle who
There's a cowboy back there.
He does have some hair.
Yeehaw.
There's a buffalo. There's a cowboy.
Some cactus.
Lady Liberty is driving a motorcycle with a Liberty Bell on it, which
That does not get any more patriotic.
I mean, it really doesn't. And she's aggressively driving. Like, she would probably get pulled over.
I didn't even notice that. She's legit driving a motorcycle with the bell on it.
And we got the Golden Gate Bridge over here, I assume. It's not golden. I don't see Steph Curry, but Golden Gate Bridge. What's really patriotic is look at this eagle. There are literal stars and stripes coming from his flying path. So, you know, I feel like, honestly,
America made this, dude.
I feel like if I don't rate this a perfect 10, I'm probably going to get deported. And I was born and raised here. So, what's very interesting to me is on this bad boy, it says 50 flavors in one. And I'm not going to steal Mitch Hedberg's joke. That's not what I'm here for. I'm very curious to find out what these 50 flavors are, because on the back, there's not even 50 ingredients. So, here. So, first impressions, get that sniffer going.
Ooh, you know what that smells like?
Please tell me.
Slushies. Gas station slushies. The blue one, obviously.
I'm not getting that.
That's all I'm getting.
Now, it definitely looks like a blue slushie, because, you're not colorblind. And I recognize that. So, that is a pretty deep, patriotic blue. If somebody brought me this drink and said, what country do you think of? I would have said America. America. Cheers. And in America, we do pinkies up.
Blue slushie.
It does taste like a
Blue
lot like a blue
slushie.
slushie.
I was right.
I was actually going to say she's wrong. It doesn't taste like a blue slushie. It tastes like a blue icy. And we all know that's patented.
You knew what I meant.
That's a signature flavor.
You knew what I meant.
We have a very simple rating system. We either give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a rrrr. So what would you give this bad boy? Oh, you know what? Let's go patriotic. Would you give this a salute? What's unpatriotic?
I don't want to say.
All right, so we're going to go back to the thumbs up, the thumbs down, or the rrrr. So what would you give this?
I give it a thumbs up.
Would you give it 2 thumbs up if you had 2 thumbs?
No.
Okay. I would also give it a thumbs up, but
A snack and thumbs up.
I would give it a thumbs up, but mainly because I'm worried about getting deported.
Why would you be deported? You're American.
I am American, but the number one rule of America is you don't trash America. So anybody who's out of the country who wants to come in the country, just say how awesome America is. Say Liberty Dew is the best dew. Boom. You get it.
Liberty riding a motorcycle.
That's what you really need to do. You need to go find a Harley, paint a Liberty Bell on it, get some green hair, hop on that bad boy with a crown on that you spray painted green,
and then just
fly
get a
down
bald
the highway.
eagle that can fly behind you with stars coming
That's
off
it.
its wings.
That's it.
It's not that hard.
It really isn't that hard.
I mean,
I've been in America.
There's proof of it right there.
I've been in America for over 30 years. For over 30 years. And you know how many bald eagles I've thrown with stars behind them? At least 18. At least.
18?
At least. Minimum. Minimum. I actually had one as a pet once. It's a true story.
Have a safe 4th of July, people. Put your dogs inside. Do those fireworks. Don't aim them at anybody.
And
Pick up the trash.
That's very important. I like what she said. Number one, we don't trash America, so definitely pick up your trash. Number two, don't have any accidents because you can't throw the pinkies up with Mr. C if you ain't got a pinky.
True story.
So thanks for snacking with Mr. C.